Hello, just wanted to give you a quick update. Yesterday I was actually quite an okay day. I got out into the garden, did my garden. I always feel better when I do things, so I try and kick myself to do things when I feel crap. But yeah, as well, most of you probably know it's the doing that's a big issue. But anyway, I just wanted to briefly just make a little video. I did call the doctors today to find out if my test results were in. Nope, they're not in yet. It's been 6 days now. I had them in last Tuesday and it's now Monday. Yep. So I'm just waiting for them. I'll try again on Wednesday if I don't hear anything back, but I'm not completely hopeful, if I'm honest. We all know that it's not really a true test. I mean, you can't, there's no real way of testing, really, is there? I mean, if you was to do a provoked test, I think that would have been better, but we'll see. Anyway, I did contact the dentist today to make the appointment to discuss with them what safety measures they take, see what they say. That's on the 24th of April, so it's a little, well, 24 days, 31st of March today, so it's going to be a little while. But yeah, and I think from there, maybe if they have enough safety measures in place, then start taking them out. But if it's a rubber dam and a high suction, then I think I'll probably just do it one at a time. I'm not going to overload my system. I mean, I have 5, so it'll take a little while. I'd rather just get, I wanted 2 out and then 8 days, we'll get another 2 out and then 8 days get the last one out. But yeah, there's some big ones. The one at the back is really about the size of my whole tooth. I'm not sure why they filled it rather than taking it out, to be honest. But yeah, we'll see anyway. But I did write down a few of my symptoms literally just a second ago before I started the video, and we'll discuss them. I think that's important. So insomnia. Now, I've had these in my mouth since the first one I can remember having was the one at the front, the 2 at the front, when I was 17. I'm not sure when the others, I know I had that one recent, well, a few years, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, the big one at the back. Excuse me. But I'm not sure about the others, so that could have been before or after. I don't know when they were, but the earliest I can remember is 10 years ago. So insomnia. Now this is a funny one because I remember as a child it always taking me hours, I mean literally hours to get to sleep, and this has been my whole life. So you just assume that's a part of you. But yeah, I mean when I go to bed, I see my children, anyone I see go to bed, they're out, they're asleep, 2 minutes, that's it. And I'm just there, and I'm just laying there, and I just think or whatever I do, but it takes me hours to get to sleep. And yeah, so it'll be interesting, just drinking my tea. It will be interesting to see if that'll change. I mean, I don't know how it is for many people, but the idea of just falling asleep the minute you try, I mean, yeah, it's quite appealing. But another thing, I mean, I had it recently. It's happened a couple of times recently, and I'll explain why in another video when we discuss about what I've been doing to help myself, etc. But I lost my train of thought. Yes, the feeling that you get. Do you know? I remember as a child I used to have it, and because I had it recently was the only reason I realised that I have it. Whatever, anyway. But when you get that feeling when you're really, really, really tired and your eyes falling asleep and you're trying to keep yourself awake. I mean when I felt that, it was like, oh, it's such a beautiful feeling to actually feel that tired and that able to just fall asleep. And I mean, it was just incredible, and I think that's how it's supposed to be anyway, if you get to a point where you're just too tired. I don't know, because like I say, it's been a long time, 10 years that I remember. But yeah, I had those, I just felt that I don't know, a few months ago. Tritopium, that's why, I believe anyway, but we'll get into that another time. So just a quick run through, I'll go into more detail with everything, it's just a quick video. Fatigue, we discussed briefly yesterday. Just constantly fatigued. I mean, I can't do very much really without getting tired. I can push through and push through, but I still can't get very far, you know. I mean, my camera keeps cutting out mid-sentence, which is not great. But as I was saying, so I can, like, my living room and kitchen, kind of put them together to make things easier rather than having 3 separate rooms. It's actually the dining room that I'm in for the living room. But yeah, so I'll tidy the kitchen and the living room, and then I want to do like the bedroom, the stairs, anywhere else, but that's pretty much as far as I can get, you know. And it just takes me so long. So I'll have the children with the school run, and by the time I mean, I have done it in an hour, 2 hours, you know, but it's just my body movements, you know. When you feel good and you just get on and you just do things, you're going at a normal, good, healthy pace, 9, you know. And no matter how much I want to do, I just can't. Oh, keep stopping again. We're going. I just can't do it. Anyway, another one. Depression, we discussed briefly. I'm extremely, yeah, I think that's a whole video in itself. Okay, my battery just nearly went, so it stopped again. I think I might have to find a new system for recording. It'll frustrate me. But okay, depression, won't go into that one. Anxiety, now this is a weird one. I mean, I am not an anxious person. I am a very social, I'm comfortable, or I'm just not in any way an anxious person at all. I mean, yeah, everyone worries about things, but that is literally where anxiety has just not been a part of my life anyway. But very recently, like in the last couple of months, I've been, one experience, I was in line at the post office, just waiting to post an envelope to a friend. And I was just waiting in line, and I just felt really like, I don't even know how to explain it, anxious, I guess. I don't know how to explain. I mean, for those of you who know what anxiety feels like, you'll know, but to explain it for those of you who don't know, I don't know, my heart was racing, I was just feeling really uncomfortable and worried, and I don't even know why. There's no logical reason why. I mean, I was thinking, I don't even know, and I got to the counter, and the lady asked me if I wanted to she asked me what was in it, and it was a bus pass ticket, sending it back to a friend, and a bar of soap that I make. My friend likes the one I make, so I was sending her one. And she said, do you want to insure it? And now I knew she was going to ask that. I think I was being anxious about that. I just, silly things, you know, and I was like, really anxious. I said, no, it's fine, just normal. I said, are you sure? Because, and I'm like, no. And I just snapped at her, and that is just not like me at all. I was just really, I just felt horrible, and I felt so guilty afterwards. Because it is not who I am. I'm a very nice person in generally. I'm very caring, very deeply caring. And so yeah, she was continuing, and before I left, I had to just say, look, I'm really sorry. I know I snapped at you. I've had a bad morning, you know. I hadn't, but how else are you supposed to explain it? I was just standing in the queue getting anxious about this talk. It's ridiculous. But anyway, social anxiety. That anxiety, I'm praying, does not continue. That's literally just started, so I don't even know where I am right now. There have been a couple of other instances, but yeah. Okay, social anxiety. Again, I'm a very social person. I don't avoid, but for lack of a better word, I pretty much avoid all my friends now because I'm just not sure how to behave, you know? Like discussion, not behave, like talk. I just don't know what to say, and I just can't hold a conversation like I used to. And because I am a very helpful person, when someone has a problem, my instinct is to try and help them, you know? Try and figure out how to solve the problem for them. Everything has a solution, you know? You just have to find it. And when my friends are talking to me and just telling me their worries, and I don't know, I feel useless. I feel like I'm not able to. I can't even find. I just haven't got the brain space. It's like I can't find anything in my head. You know, I can't even explain it. But yeah, I don't know. So I don't avoid, but I do. I don't know, lack of a better word. I don't just avoid them and run home. I say hello and try and just be there for a couple of minutes and then just go again. You know, yeah, I don't know. So I suppose that comes on to the next one, cognitive decline. This has been going on for a long time. but only these past few years has it gotten really, really, really bad. I don't even know how to describe it. I mean, like I was just saying about the stringing the sentence together, trying to find things to say, and I don't even know what's happening up there, but it's not normal. It's not normal. I don't even know how to describe it. I mean, just the sentences, trying to string a sentence together, and trying to just, you just, oh, what was that word? But this is like for everything. Where's the word? Where is it? And you just can't find it. It's like a blank space in your head where something should be, but it's just not. I don't know. We'll discuss it in more depth. That's quite a bigger one to discuss. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've always been a quick thinker. I think problems. I can figure out problems very well. But right now, I don't know if I'd attempt it, because it hurts. It literally aches in my head to think. It's trying to find something. It's not great, Which comes with the memory problems. I can't even remember. I can pretty much remember, but things I'll have a discussion and like the first part of the conversation's gone. I don't even know what we was talking about. Short-term memory is very, very, very limited, and important things, appointments, and anything pretty much I can't hold in my head. Some things I can, but like 90% of new information just goes again. It doesn't stick. I don't know. No, I suppose for a normal scenario, you go upstairs to get something, and you think, oh, what did I come for? But again, it's like happening all day, it's like a constant all-day thing, every day. Important school meetings and everything is just, I have to write it down or put my calendar on my phone to remind me, but even then I'll look at it, and if I put it down, I'll forget again, and it's ridiculous. It's crackers. But, okay, I've only written a few down. I'll say a few, but there's loads. To be fair, I'll discuss it properly. I'll take my time and discuss it in depth and everything. But again, just a short video. I don't even think it turned out to be short. But hair loss. This is one. I mean, I've had it a few times. Excuse me. But I didn't click. I mean, I've dyed my hair now, but before I didn't even touch my hair. I cut it really boy short, like, I don't know, about 5 years ago, and then I hadn't dyed it at all, and I'd had patches. So because this time when I had it, I thought, oh, look what I've done to my head. I've done that by dyeing it. But then I remembered that I had it before, and I don't know, I might have to put a picture up. I think it's just a big round patch, maybe about that big. I'll take a picture. I'd be a bit awkward trying to bend down for the camera, but I've had that a couple of times, just a patch. I don't know, I can try show you. I'll put the picture on, it'll be easier. And so that's a bit worrying. I mean, that's an autoimmune disease, isn't it? My body attacking my body. Why, I wonder. Achy joints. I'm always achy. Leg pains. I've always got pains in my legs and my wrists, and my wrists especially. They get weak all the time, and I didn't know why. And it kind of all makes sense now. And that's been going on for years. But my legs, my calves, and my thighs, I can't stand on them for very long. I mean, I can and I do, but it aches. It's a noticeable ache, And lower back pain, which I was discussing day before yesterday. But so I mean, there's quite a selection of symptoms, and there's more. I'll finish the list later on and update a bit later on or tomorrow. But just to say hello, and today's okay. It always helps when, it's like a spiral. If I don't do all the things I need to do, then I kick myself for not doing them, and I get depressed and kick myself some more, and I know all I need to do is do the things I need to do, and I'll be okay, But it's difficult to do the things I need to do. But some days I do, and after I've done it, I tend to feel a lot better, But I just can't continue that level. Like I did the garden yesterday, so today I feel okay, But I had to have felt somewhat okay to be able to do the garden. a bit of a backwards effect, I don't even know. But I have to go now because I'm feeling okay and I'd like to do some more while I can. And I do have my little lady here watching TV. Great start. But yeah, so I'll say goodbye for now. And probably come back a bit later or tomorrow and have a bit more structured conversation. That was a bit more rushed, but yeah, I want to get in depth with things. I think that's going to be helpful, but I'll say goodbye for now. Enjoy your day.